Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In the last video, we understood about the concept of science. If you have not watched that video, just go and watch my previous video to know about the concept of science. In today's video, let's understand what is biology and the branches of biology. Actually, biology is one of the part of science. It is the scientific study of living things. Actually, we have studied everything in the science about the things which have life and even without life. But in biology, we mainly study about living things. Biology is a branch of science that deals with living organisms and their vital process. I said biology is about living things, but living things have life, they have different kinds of diseases. Living things are reproducing, there are different mechanisms. To understand about all these different things, there are different branches. Biology encompasses diverse fields including botany, conservation, ecology, evolution, genetics, marine biology, medicine, microbiology, molecular biology, physiology, and zoology. Let's understand about these branches one by one in details. First is botany. In botany, we study only about plants, the structure of plant, how they are getting green color, how they are reproducing, about the transpiration, about flowering, how they fight against plant diseases, how they produce food, how they interact with the environment, how they produce seeds, after producing seeds, how plant grow. Next, about conservation. Conservation, it means the protection of the natural world. We can see day by day many species of animals are being disappeared, getting damaged or destroyed. Then destroying or cutting off trees by humans for their selfishness or own purpose. So, in conservation, we study how we can save those species, what steps we have to follow to conserve those living creatures. Next, come to ecology. Ecology is the study of the relationships between organisms and their environment and the balances between these relationships, how we deal with our surroundings, how other animals interacts, how animals help each other, how the population of the animals are getting increased, from where they will get food, where animal lives, we can find answers for all these questions in ecology. Next is evolution. Evolution is the gradual process of change in living things over many generations. These changes happens through genetic changes and natural selection. Just imagine a teeny seed growing into a large tree. Instead of one seed growing, it's like many generations of seeds and plants slowly changing, adapting, and developing into the wide variety of plants. Next is genetics. Actually, it is very important part of biology. It is the scientific study of genes, heredity, and genetic variation in living organisms. For example, how characters are passed from parents to offspring through DNA. This field investigates the molecular structure and function of genes, their role in identifying the traits like height. Actually, children's height is depends upon parents, either mother or father. Hair color, how they contribute to health. Next, come to marine biology. It is the study about the life which is present inside the water, how they survive in the water, how they lead their life in the water. Next is medicine. It applies biological principles and techniques to understand and improve human health, focusing on the mechanisms of disease, how to diagnose particular disease in the human beings or animals, how to give treatment for that disease to prevent them, then how medicines helps us to get cure from that diseases, then what are all the side effects of medicines to our body. Next come to microbiology. Microbiology is the study of tiny living things like bacteria, virus and fungi, how they affect our health, why they affect our health, then where they live in our body, what they will eat being inside of our body, how these microorganisms reproduce, then the diseases which is spread through bacteria and viruses to human beings and animals. Next is molecular biology. It is the study of the molecular components and functions within living organisms, focusing mainly on DNA, RNA, and proteins. Next is physiology. So, in physiology, how living organisms and their parts like cells, tissues, and organs works to keep the body alive and functioning. For example, how our heart is beating, how our lungs breathing, and the way digestive system is working. And the last branch is zoology. In zoology, we study only about animals, the structure of animals, how the animals survive on earth, what the animals will eat, how animals reproduce. In zoology, we study about animals as well as human beings. I hope you understand about biology and branches of biology. Yes, it is a part of science, but it is a big area which covers so many subjects. If you like my video, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my channel. Thank you, everyone.